Hi there, Scrappy Peeps. It's Iris here with an unboxing for my February kit from the Wild Hare Kit Club. I thought that at first I would go over what the Wild Hare Kits is all about. I know that I have a lot of new subscribers and it's been a while since I went over the process for this. So if you're not sure what the Wild Hare Kit Club is, it's a scrapbooking kit club that's different from any other kit club out there. In this one, you get to decide what kind of kit you get. So the premise is that you go onto the website and fill out a style profile. So you can see here, this is the main page. I've already just logged in and that's all I've done. But there is a button that says create a style profile. And once you've logged in, I've already got a saved one, so I can go and edit my style profile. And when you go in, you fill out a questionnaire. Now, once you've done this and saved it, you don't have to, everything stays filled in, but you can go anytime to change the answers that you've given. So first of all, it asks if you are a repeat customer and what kinds of, if you're willing to try trendy things. Here are some of the choices there. So I said I'm willing to try something new. And then you can fill out what types of embellishments you always like to include in projects. So I've got most of them blocked off. I don't really do handmade embellishments, so I don't do that. Stickers, it depends. So that's what I've got filled out. And it also lets you answer what kinds of things you do not want in your kit. So in my case, flat stickers, I just, iffy about those. You answer what kinds of manufacturers or styles that you like. Also, you can specify if you want cardstock or not. And then there are some photos of product put together. Now, these are not representations of actual product that might come in your kit. This is more to just get a feel for the type of mood that you're going for. And then a few more questions about your style, what kinds of projects you like to make, and do you do double page layouts, which I occasionally do. Now, here's one of the beautiful things about the Wild Hare Kit Club. There are two sizes. You can have a deluxe for $38.95 plus shipping, or you can choose a petite kit for $19.95 plus shipping. So what have I gone over? This is a customizable kit, and there are a couple size options. The third thing that I want to point out is that you are not married to this kit club. It is not a subscription-based kit club at the moment. You can order a kit whenever you want. You can do it month to month. You can do it more often. You can do it less often. It's completely up to you. A few more questions. How often do you craft? I chose weekly because that's really kind of like what I do. Now, here is the heart of where I usually change things for my kits. So we're coming up on February, and I've seen some beautiful, adorable kits that the other design team gals got, and they are, as you might think, Valentine's themed. They're really fun, but I wanted to go in a different direction this month. So I came in and changed this to say I am looking to do some travel pages about my trips to the UK, been to all the countries, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So this tells our curator, Allison, a little bit more about what we're going for. There have been times where I have asked for something more specific. For instance, I might say, well, I'm in the mood to create with blue and green and red this month. Or I might specify something like, well, I saw this chipboard from Crepe Paper that I really love, so if you can get me that and build a kit around it, that would be great. This time I am going to be scrapping one of my trips. If I get over this cold and have more energy, I am planning to join up on the Finish It February, sort of like a challenge. going on at the Scrap Gals Facebook group, and my goal is to hopefully finish one of my travel albums. So that is why I asked Allison for that. And then there's another question, is there anything else that you want your curator to know? Do you hate pink? Do you adore florals? Blah, blah, blah. So I said that I wanted my kit to be more on the embellishment heavy side, and I don't need stamps. It's not that I object to stamps in principle. I just have so many. I would love more textures like cork and chipboard if it fits the travel theme. You also fill out your Instagram handle. So not only do we want you to tag any projects you make with your Wild Hare kit, having your Instagram in there allows Allison to just kind of go check out your style, and that helps personalize your kit for you even further. And if this is not your first kit from us, are there any more items you'd like more of? I've done that before. One time I got a wood grain that I really particularly liked the coloring of, and I asked for it, and I got it in my following kit too. All right, so that is the style profile on the Wild Hare Kit Club website. And like I said, you have an account, it's saved there, and you really only have to update a few things if you want, or you can leave it as is and place another order for a kit without even changing it. But you update, you go to the checkout page, you pay. And once you've gotten that, it's really quick that you get in the mail this cardboard mailer. It's very sturdy. I love Allison's the tape on here. It's just really cute with the logo, and I love the coloring, the cute little hair. Very sturdy, it holds quite a bit, and when you open that, your kit comes in a plastic bag. Now I took mine out of the plastic bag because I didn't want to deal with the crinkling on camera. There's always a nice little card of appreciation. And like I said, if you want to tag projects you make with your kits, the Wild Hare kits, the little note from Allison. And there is a invoice of everything that's in your kit, plus some notes. So this is what Allison replied to me based on what I filled out in my style profile. Hi Iris, for your February kit, I chose a color scheme inspired by the UK. I included wood veneers, flare, and cork with travel themed sentiments, and so many of your embellishments have contrasting textures. Awesome. I think you'll have fun playing with them. I also included our newest exclusive sequin mix in gorgeous emerald greens, golds, and shimmery iridescence. I hope this is just what you need to be inspired to complete your UK pages. Enjoy, Allison. So, like I said, this kit club is completely different from anything else. You get a kit curated just for you based on your style profile, based on your individual style that you might come across on your Instagram, and it's really having a personal shopper. So let's get on to my kit. The first paper that I have is from Pink Paisley's Paige Evans Turn the Page. It is just called number 14. And look how adorable those words are. It's very fun and lots of movement. I like this. Difficult trails often lead to beautiful destinations. I could actually use that on something that happened a couple times. When you're traveling, sometimes you have little hiccups. And then the other side is this, it's almost like, well, it's very retro looking and almost like I don't know if a mariner's star or mariner's compass is quite this pattern, but in a very neutral greens and grays, which will go really good as a backdrop to lots of different things from traveling in the UK. And then my second paper here is from Cartabella's Welcome Home line, which if you saw a layout I did forget it scrapped a few weeks ago. I had the entire kit. I love this line. Now this is somewhat like I think it's like almost like an embossed tin pattern, but tons of wonderful architecture in the UK, lots of textures you can see in some of my photos. So that's something I really was going for, was lots of different textures. Here, the back side of this is called Stay a While, by the way. is a nice wood grain, which can't go wrong with wood grain. This paper is called Boys Fort and is pink from Pink Fresh Studio. This has, it's a really bold black and white. I could see using a little bit of this, but what I really like is this kind of sandy toned pattern, the concentric triangles. I actually visited a, this is a monolithic site in Ireland where there were the big mounds with stones with patterns etched in them, and so that gives me ideas about maybe scrapbooking that day. Here we have Girl Squad from Pebbles. This one's called Happy Day, and I just love the color. I love the words. Can't go wrong with paper with words. Love this hand-drawn font. And the back side is fun too. This one has bicycles. And then look at the branding strip with the little sleepy eyes. Now, that doesn't seem like it would be fitting for a trip, but I actually, you know, when our last one, I believe it was like day 10, and I was just so exhausted from being on the go. So we actually had a day where the night where we didn't go out to dinner, and we just sort of ate cookies and watched Netflix and just stayed in bed because we were so tired. So I could actually use that. This one, also from Pink Fresh Studios, Boys Fort. It's a really neat, kind of like a mosaic, which again will be great for lots of the architecture photos that I have. And the back side is, it almost looks like a cobblestone it's done with nice greens and off-white. I like the speckliness of it. This one's really exciting. Heidi Swapp Magnolia Jane. So marble, again, lots of textures. But the back side is just fantastic. Look at that black and white, and it's like I want to use this, and yet I don't want to cover it up. So I'm not sure what I'll do. I'm just like, wow, I just want to put it on my wall and stare at it. It's really pretty. And so this would be the kind of thing where I actually mentioned that on our private group, and Allison said, you know, if you want that paper again, just let me know on your style profile. So that is another great service that can happen with this kit club. On to the embellishments, and first up are these awesome cork geotags from Studio Calico. I've never met a geotag where I didn't want like a billion of them, and cork all the better. So it's like I want to have a layout where they're all on there. I don't know if I could pull that off, but just, you know, perfect. Here inside, I've got a little baggie with some, I was going to say twine, but I think this is more jute. And she has added 2 different colors, a nice kind of tan, I would assume this is sort of like jute color, I would call it. And then this one's really cool. I don't know if you can tell, it's a navy blue, and it's perfect because when I go for specifically like to London, I like to use a lot of blues, especially navy. Oh my God, this is amazing. I was gonna leave this for last, but since it's right there, I'll show you. Spiegelmom Scraps is one of the partners with the Wild Hair Kit Club, and they do exclusive mixes. And this one is so awesome. I've not used much sequins in the past, but I really, really am excited about this one. It has like iridescent, like a white and a clear, and some, it's like an emerald green, slight amount of purple, and these little stars. And there was one night where we were in London, the first night, actually the first and the last night, where we were going down Oxford Street, and it was decorated for Christmas already. We'd gone in November, and there were these globes all over, white globes. I think this will be perfect for that. And then let's go with these Studio Catechol frames. These are really fun, and I like they inject a little bit of color into this really neutral palette. You've got reds, which I also use for a lot of London pages, some more greens, a little happy yellow, the blues, I'm loving more little geotags, and gray. So I think these will be really nice for pops of color. And then I just don't know which ones to show you first. I'm going to go with the alphabets because it's been peeking out there. Nice neutral gray, which is perfect. And I love how this alpha, it's from Pink Fresh Studio. The letters are all slightly different. That's going to be fun. Okay, color cast designs. If you see my stash, which I've got some videos coming up of some reorganization, you see my color cast stash, you'll think I am crazy. I have so much of her stuff. I've probably bought just about every set. And this one is awesome. Just nice black. You can inject some pops of contrast in your layouts. You know, you can't go wrong with this set with the hearts and stars, and I like the little banners. And I also got a set of these awesome wood veneer. They're little, just little tags. They're probably good for, you know, kind of like listing currentlies or whatever, but you know, you've got planning, listening, eating, loving, meeting, adventuring, shopping, dreaming. I mean, I could use this on so many different layouts. I can use it on my extensive planners when I do my trips, you know, with Excel sheets and stuff. I also just adventuring and, you know, all the food you eat, and I made up with friends over in the UK. So yeah, lots of possibilities with these two color cast designs. Also a partner of the Wild Hare Kit Clubs. I have not seen these before. So these are called flag clips, and they're by Studio Calico, and they have like a printed wood grain. So that's really cool and very versatile. It's like I want to clip together lots of little things like ticket stubs and all that. And another partner for the Wild Hare Kit Club is a Flair for Buttons. So I believe this is from her. And, you know, doesn't get much more perfect than these travel flair for my travel themed kit. I swear, Allison just nailed it on this one. And last but not least, I've got this Heidi Swapp wood veneer. Enjoy the view. I mean, there's so many beautiful things I could scrap with this one. So I will just bring back my kit so you can see it real quick. I think I'll put the pages as the side up that I probably will use the most. So I'm liking this and this and that. This one's a toss-up. I like both sides, and both are very great for architectural photos, and this is just too fun to not use that side. So I've got this great mix of fairly neutral patterns, but there's a variety of textures and the size of the patterns. And then I've got a nice neutral alpha, clips, wood veneer. I've got all the textures. I got exactly what I wanted. Tons of different textures. The wood veneer cutout, acrylics, cork, geotags, flare, which I love, and some sequins. That's nice because it gives you something really small. This is definitely an embellishment heavy kit, and it is a deluxe kit. Got some jute in a couple colors and a pop of colors, brighter colors with these little Polaroids. So this is my February kit in a nutshell. if you haven't done so before, you should go visit the Wild Hare Kit Club. The website, I'll have a link in the description, and you can go check out the other kinds of kits that everyone else has been getting and get inspiration. And I really urge you to go try the Wild Hare Kit Club. Like I said, it is customizable. You pick the size that you want. You're not committed. You can get a kit whenever you want, as often as you want, or as little as you want. 2 sizes, and it's all about you. Thanks for watching, and tune in February for layouts that I make with this wonderful travel themed kit.